Yes, YouTube and the outdoor adventurers, come with me on my very first wild camp using this 28 litre bag on a budget with the dog. What can possibly go wrong? So I'm here, not ideal with the cloud, and as you can probably hear and see the wind as well. Roughly about 30 kilometers per hour it says, but that is dropping off as time goes on. 7 o'clock now, sunset, if there is any, will be about 4 to 10 I think, so we will see. And we are at Moel, or however it is you say it. I've always called it Moel, we call it Moel, so if I'm wrong, I apologise. Hey little fella. It's okay, you're alright. Stay there. Tea. You're alright. So, just left the car park, which is just there. It's meant to be raining about 10 tonight, through till about 4 AM. So, for my first wild camp, I could be getting a mixture of everything, which makes it kind of interesting. That's what we do it for. Say hi, Sadie. Even though it's windy, it's actually really nice because it's quite humid. But even though Moel's just a hill, like from the start, from this top car park, it's just like a real steep, steady climb to start with. But if I spin you round and we get on this corner, hey, there she is, just up there, the Jubilee Tower. So we're going to make our way up to there, see what it's like, see how busy it is, and then figure out where we're going to pitch for the evening. I don't know if we'll get a break in the clouds for sunset. I highly doubt it. Why would they do that for the first wild camp? Why would they give me a nice sunset? I don't think I'm getting a sunrise either, so never mind. It just means we need to come out again. Sadie, say hi. Don't want to jinx it, but that wind has pretty much died right down. Either it's died down, or because we've come up and over, we are quite sheltered. But we've got final ascent coming up to the top, and then just chill time. I think just taking the views, and then decide where we're pitching. But yeah, fingers crossed. That one's completely dropped off. Definitely spoke too soon. Obviously coming up and over we were really sheltered, but that wind has certainly picked back up. Now we are virtually at the top. Yeah, it's windy. We have it, the top of Moel. Not that we can see with cloud, but roughly there, Cader Idris, and here, I think just about here is Snowdon. It's just a damn shame because it is a stunning view from up here, usually, but never mind. All alone up here already, so it might be an early pitch, and we need to go find the spot, see what's knocking about. So I have had a little look around, I have found somewhere to pitch. The wind is blowing from the other side of the tower, so it's coming in from the west, so I'm going to use that as a bit of a shelter. And then just here, where I might, just there is like a little drop off, so there's a little spot just there, so if you're on this pot you won't even know the tent's there unless you're on top of the tower. Then you might see the top of it. So if it stays this quiet, no one else comes up, we'll probably pitch early rather than then go through what's in the bag on how I'm doing it for the first time on a budget. I'm quite surprised I got it all in with the dog stuff in a 28 litre. My bag is down there, just down there, so unless you're standing on the top of it, you can see the tent. It's off the path, just on that drop off on the front, so it should be all good. So this is the spot. It's quite flat, it's not too bad. Done a little ground check, kicked some rocks and that away, so we're all good. I've had a look around the paths, nobody seems to be coming up, so I'm probably just going to pitch early. But yeah, there's a little drop off there, and then just off the summit, we've got a little bit of light coming through there. Can't see the part. We have got over an hour, so who knows. And then the view will be good old Wirral, which is the hometown, and then beyond that we've got Liverpool. So not too bad for my first one. I think I'm going to enjoy it. Oh, someone was up on the top, so we will just hang fire, because you just never know. But look! Yeah. See if they go, and then we'll attempt it again. Yeah, we're all pitched finally. It's only the second time I've had this tent up, so I don't think it's too bad. Time will tell, I suppose, tonight. For those that wondering, it's the OEX Jackal 2. which is brand new. Not stayed in it yet, just put it up on a local field. So we should see how we get on. Here we are, all set up. If anybody thought that was my roll mat, wrong. Sadie's little bed for the evening in its shade. Plenty of room, absolutely plenty of room. Not hard to put up at all. If I remember rightly, this little vestibule bit is about 1 metre, which is plenty, absolute plenty. I got my bag. My bag will go centre in here later with my shoes, and then the rest of the gear obviously inside. So I will go through what's in the bag very soon. Just going to have a little chill out, I think. That's if I don't fall asleep, because it's so quiet already. And that wind, it's so sheltered, so sheltered. It's hardly moving, but I have put rocks on lines just to be safe. Yeah, so I've obviously watched videos, what to do, what not to do. And with it being my first one, I think I just want to play safe, really. So we will check in again in a bit, won't we, Sade? Say bye. Nope. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Sit. 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 Go get it. Find it. Come. Good girl. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. I know you like sticks. Drop it. Drop it. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Go get it. She's happy. In case you haven't already noticed about the footage being shocking, I've not obviously put the video together yet, but I'm assuming video footage and audio is shocking. But I ain't got any high-tech GoPros, drones. This is all just off the iPhone, so this is what you're gonna get. So what have we got? So for my first wild camp, a 28 litre day bag, Limpton Peach. Yes. Oh, that's refreshing. And it's still cold. Bonus. So obviously the roll mat was on the top. We had the tent on the bottom, which is the OEX Jackal 2. I got that for 101 with Go Outdoors discount plus a Scouts discount on top of that. I think they retail at 300. So not too bad. So that was my biggest expenditure. That's just my wash kit, and then I picked these up. There's a pack of 2 in Aldi for about £7. Just little dry bags, and that's just got all head torches, cables, battery packs, you know, all the stuff that really needs to stay dry. Then we got, oh yeah, little stove, 2 little pots, and the gas. I think that was Amazon again. I think that was 20, and then you had to get the gas separate. But that come with like 2 pots, a little gas burner, and thank you, Sadie. A fork and a spoon as well, so it wasn't too bad. My OEX hat, I always take this out. The temperatures aren't meant to drop at all, but this just stays in this bag. I've been caught out one too many times. The all-important toilet roll, just in case it did drop. I got my down jacket, which we managed to stuff in there. This was actually a present, which is just a basic Gillette pillow. I've actually used this on scout camps and it does the trick, so I can't complain. I think it's the flex tail, but there's no point me spending money if I ain't gonna do this more often. Zeno, I think that's meant to be. Again, that was Amazon. That was something's telling me it was £15. That's an airbed. Again, I've got no pump or anything for it. I've used it on scout camps and it literally just takes like 10 to 12 decent blows and that's up. And then I think this was probably the biggest bargain, which is the OEX Fathom EV200 sleeping bag. It's tiny. It is only a 2 seasons, but it's got the comfort limit of 7, so we'll be absolutely fine tonight. But that was, I believe they're £90, but we actually got it in the sale for £9 quid. Still got the tag on it. Got no price on it though, but yeah, I'm sure they're 90. I might be wrong. Comment if I'm wrong, but we paid 9, so certainly can't complain for 9 quid. What else have we got? Oh, spare pegs, just in case. We've got a little inner pocket in here, which is quite good. First aid kit, hand sanitizer. In the top, there's all kinds of crap in this one. Spare head torch, a lip balm, compass. That stays in here because we're starting to do stuff at scouts with compasses, so that's actually always in here. Emergency bivvy. That's the fork and the spoon for the kit. My little pop cup there, which is pretty much identical to the Sea to Summit ones, but instead of paying 15, I paid 5 for that, and that certainly does the trick. And then there's just a spare cable in there as well. 2 litres of water either side, well, 1 litre each side, given 2, just because the dog is going to need quite a bit of water. And then there's enough to cook with as well. Maryland chip cookies, chopped chip cookies to go with a nice brew, which is going to be getting put on soon. Waterproof hat because it was meant to be raining. Waterproof jacket. They're all shoved in this little front webbing bit. And then in the bottom, we've got the food, which Sadie, you've got your bag of stuff, haven't you? And then I've got tea bags and whitener in there, save bringing milk. We've got tea bags, coffee, whitener, sugar, all kinds of peanut butter spread. Got nothing to put it on, but there you go, I know it's there for next time. Thank you, Sadie. Go on, girl. Go get it. Right, so what are we cooking tonight? We're just going ration packs tonight, nothing fancy. Punjab chickpea curry. Never had that one. Chocolate pudding and chocolate sauce. I've had that one many times. And a barbecue breakfast beans for the morning. Beans and plant-based bacon pieces in a smoky barbecue sauce. So not too bad. And then I've got these 2 little side pockets as well on the belt. I think that one's just, yeah, spare poo bags for the dog, the keys, and that's just a waterproof case for my phone in case I need to use it in the rain. That doesn't, never, the only time I've used that is when I've been getting videos or pictures under rivers and stuff. So yeah, that is what I've managed to cram in to my 28 litre, and excluding the price of the tent, not even £100 I don't think. The bag, again, go outdoors with the discount, 25 quid. So yeah, probably just on about 100 for everything. And then the tent, it's not too bad if you're looking at getting into wild camping. I'm looking at getting into it, so that's what I've bought. There's obviously bigger and better stuff out there, but if you don't want to spend a lot of money and you want to trial it, then that's the way I've done it. So I think sunset. There is no sunset because it's just pure cloud. It's about 10 minutes time. So quickly show you the view of the sunset. Marvellous. So I think I'm just gonna set sleep stuff up, get some food on, maybe have a wander in a bit, and then Netflix. So I will catch up with you once I've sorted all this out. There we are, all set up. Doggy's bed, Daddy's bed. So yeah, it's not too bad. This is the mat. It's alright. And then, yeah, we're sorted. So, time to put some grub on. Punjab curry. Sadie, get in. She's probably going to love the smell of it and everything. Come on, in, good girl. There you go. This is all you get. One thing I have just noticed is if we click it doesn't work and this doesn't light, and I've got the gas on, I haven't actually got a lighter or matches. So that is one thing to remember if I go out again. Another source of being able to light my gas. Because if this don't work, we got no brew, we got no tea, have we? Not that you're having any curry. And then what we'll do is we'll use the water then that we're going to use to cook. I need one of them stands as well. See, there's loads that I forgot, there's loads that I haven't got, but I reckon I can get by. Sadie, going in. Yeah, exactly. And just like that, it's not working. In. Go on in. Go on in. Go on your bed. Hey? Good girl. Yeah. There we go. Thank God for that. So, we stick that on there. That is not safe. So if that goes over, we're going to have a very wet vestibule. It's not the best of grounds, to be honest. But I suppose if I hold it, we should be right. Right, so put enough in to put the ration pack in. And then we'll just have a nice big cup of tea. And then we've got plenty there for the morning. Yeah, I think I might need to hold this just in case. And we'll pop this one on. Heats it up a wee bit quicker. Oh, it's not too bad actually. So, yeah. So quiet. Love it. I love it. I'm coming in you. You're not running off now. And you're not running off now. So once this is boiled up, I'll get the bag in. Heat it up. And winner, chickpea dinner. Not too bad. These are good. I've had quite a few in the past. They hit the spot that's needed, don't they? Yeah. So what I'll do is instead of sitting here waiting for this, I'll just bring us back once we're done and stuff, and show the chickpea curry. Come here, you. We're in, we're cooking. So just wait for that to heat up nicely. Not going to add them in either. Took my eye off the ball to have a sip of the old Lipton. That bloody thing blew over. Oh, it's just nearly gone again. It's only put a bloody hole in vestibule. Like I said at the very beginning, what could possibly go wrong? I'm going to keep hold of it now. And now we're back on heating. More blood in the water. Oh man. At least it's not near now. Or anything. Never mind. There we are. Starting to boil nicely. Just give that a couple more seconds and then I'm going to put it, leave the water out there, and we'll put the chocolate cake in it while it's warm, let that heat through, and then might throw it back on the gas, and then we'll use that water then for a nice brew. Yum. Dog bowl, oh yeah, and the dog bowl was also on the bag, and a bag of food and stuff, so not bad little 28 litre bag that, to be fair. Loads of little hidey pockets. But yeah, shame we didn't have a sunset. Still nice. Yes, that's all ready now. Like, it's getting a bit darker. I don't have like a fancy little light or anything yet either to hang up, but I do have head torches, and I believe there is a hook up here. So if I can try and hook that on there, then we got a bit of light. If I block it, yeah, if I block it, it might be a bit better. So yeah, nothing fancy at all on this trip. Oh, that feels warm. Oh, and smells absolutely amazing. Let's, oh, that's hot on the hand. Oh yeah, you're probably not going to be able to see, but chickpeas. These never fail. I have never ever had a bad one of these, ever. That is stunning. Try and block that light a little bit. Oh my days, that is absolutely, that has got so much taste. Quite a good amount in here as well, actually. Oh. So far, I'm absolutely loving it. So I think I'll definitely be doing it again. The reason I picked here is because I've been up here so many times with the family and on my own and whatever. And a little bit of like a safe place. So if anything did go wrong, I know my way around. I could navigate back to where the van's parked. I would have loved to have done Snowdon, but I just thought for my first one, especially packing what I think is quite light, it was just a little bit of a safe option just to come on up here. I'm glad I did. I've had a great evening so far. It all depends if I get any sleep. usually sleep really well on scout camps, so I can't see this being any different, unless that wind really picks up. But it's meant to stay down now. It is meant to rain about 10 p.m. It says it's stopping at 4. So we shall see when we wake up what we wake up to. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. While the water's still warm, start cooking that chocolate cake. Chocolate pudding. Let me just throw that in there. And then we'll put it back on the gas. And then once that's done, it'll be nice, probably a cup and a half, 2 cups of tea. Lovely. And then just chill out, a bit of Netflix or something. And then maybe throw the head torch on and go for a wander in a bit. Not that there's going to be much to see. The clouds coming in a lot lower now, and it's going dark, so I can just about see my hometown. Cloud cover. Oh, it's so quiet. Right, people. I'm gonna finish the rest of this off, and then I'm gonna have my chocolate pud, and I shall bring you back when I'm having my brew, and then we'll go for a wander in a bit, I reckon. So, see y'all in a bit. Just put a head torch on the floor. Just the light behind was crap. Well, the chocolate pudding was extremely disappointing. I opened it and it smelled absolutely amazing, like it was going to be the best chocolate pudding ever. And it just wasn't. I left all that, which is more than half of it. Disappointed. Why, I've got a nice hot cup. Oh, Jesus. Covering myself in brew, man. I've got a nice cup of tea now. And I've still got some left in there, so I will top up. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got cookies. Where's the cookies? Oh, where have I put my cookies? There we go. There they are. Oh, bloody brew all over the vestibule now. Jesus Christ. It's not going very well, this, is it? I put a hole in it. The chocolate cake was horrible. Now I'm covered in tea. Vestibule's covered in tea. Never mind. Surely it can only get better. Oh, gotta have a dip of a chocolate cookie. Now I've got crumbs everywhere. Sake. Cheers. It's not cold at all. I thought that felt a bit small. I've got one more pop. Oh, no. It's up to there. Actually, I've only got half a cup of bloody tea. Don't do halves. Tell you what I'll do though, I've noticed that I like about this tent is how close it is to the floor. It's literally touching. And just get my fingers under there, just. Oh, so quiet. So quiet. I'm trying to think, is that a mark on my phone? Or is that something up there? It's definitely going to be a mark on my phone. Oh no, it's not. It's this little tie off the line. Thought it was a big star. Dog sparkle. You can't see her. There she is. Flat out she is. I might read up on the Jubilee Tower. I've been up here so many times. I don't actually know like when it was built or anything, or what it was used for. I might have a bit of a history lesson in a bit. Oh, that's good. Right. I'll have some more cookies, have me brew, and then maybe a history lesson. And then I'm probably just going to put Netflix on and drift off. Try and get some kip. Alarm set for 4:30, and if there is any kind of sunrise, then we shall see it. If not, I may go back to bed for an hour, or we just pack up and go home. Peace. It's 10 to 11, and it's bliss. Absolute bliss. I don't know why I've not done this sooner. Absolutely loving it. The tent is hardly moving apart from the flap. And this bit. I think I need to pull that tighter, or these need to be out more diagonal. But yeah. Okay, Sid. I'm set up, aren't we, kid? Hey? With a tidy up. Everything's in here ready to go for the morning. And also wonder if I've gone too far. Good girl. Gonna get our heads down soon, I think. Couple of hours if we can. So, signals in and out like mad, so I can't get the history part of the evening up. But I will put it in a video near the end or when I get back down to the van. It's, what is it now? It's just gone 11. So, yeah, this is the mat. It's got like a big pillowy thing. And then this little one. Comfy, it does me. So yeah, I'll try and get some shut-eye for a few hours. And then I shall, unless anything major happens in the night, I shall see you all in the morning. Good night. Just thought I'd come out. It's only been down like 45 minutes, but that wind picked up. So I just come out to check. Nothing's really moved before I try and really settle down. Yeah, it's safe to say I think we're well and truly in the cloud, because I can't even see the fence. That you just about make out the fence post there. Still not cold though. Yeah, we're in. Definitely up in the clouds. Oh well. Right, bedtime seeds. Let's go. Yo. Morning. Oh, my alarm's just gone off. Apart from I can hear a bit of rain now and someone playing music. I slept like a baby all night. That was a bliss. So, I'll poke my head out. Yeah, but I can hear someone playing music, so obviously someone's up. So, let's see what it's like. I think it's absolutely pissing it down. Oh, yes. I'm actually in the cloud. Wow, I've actually just had a look up at the tower there. And there's just people playing music at 4:30 in the morning. As you do. Oh, that's quite good. I've just put that little bit of water there, but the front has stayed dry, extremely dry. I've just put that bit there. And there's no leaks or anything inside here either. Awesome. It looks like it's rained a bit, but that did not bother me in the slightest because it did not wake me. Not one bit of condensation either. Wow. I really like this tent. I've had tents in the past as a kid, etc. But I really like this. A good buy. This one was worth the little investment, I think. Awesome. So, I think I'm just going to chill for 5, wake up properly, get a brew on, and make a decision whether we pack up and head down now or chill a bit longer. We're in no rush. So I'm wide awake now, so just put this on and have a cup of barbecue breakfast beans. And then I think we're just gonna pack away and head back. Gutted that there's absolutely no view whatsoever, but I ain't gonna let that put a dampener on it. I've absolutely loved it. I can't believe how well I slept. I don't know if I do it again, I might not be that lucky, but yeah, that was a bliss. 6 hours, 5-6 hours, I think it was. Amazing. Absolute buzzing with the tent. So yeah, I'm gonna put some brekkie on, have a nice brew, and then pack away. That breakfast was amazing, to be fair. So I've had my brekkie, dogs watered, dogs fed, had a nice big cup of brew. Now it's just time to have a little refresh. Bedding and everything's put away, cooking stuff's away. We've literally just got to take tent down. We're good to go. That's quite refreshing, that is. Might as well just make ourselves smell a little bit better. That's one thing I didn't bring on this camp was spare clothes. One, because I really didn't have much room left in the bag. Look at that, I even got a mini for this sheep up here. Yeah, so I didn't bring any clothes because I literally put these on just before I left, and then going straight home now anyway. I'm only about 50 minutes away from home, so not too bad. But... Morning, Said. Oh. Just about see the Jubilee Tower there. Definitely can't see Wirral or Liverpool. Up in the clouds, but it's still warm. Still warm. I have kept me waterproofing it out just in case it starts raining on the way down. Waterproof hat. Well, should we get it down, Said? Should we pack up? Yeah. Okay, going to get this down, and then if we end up coming out of this cloud, I'll catch up with you again, and then if not, I shall see you back at the car. Say bye. There we are. We're all packed up. All packed up. I'd like to say like always, but it's my first one, so I can't really say that. But as we all know, leave no trace except for the mark where you've been. I didn't go and get these rocks last night to put on the ropes, they were already here. So it's not me leaving them. As you can see, like I took them from the ground and stuff. So they were here. So we will leave them there. Morning, fellas. Clouds clearing ever so slightly. So I think we might get away with getting soaked. It's only raining ever so slightly. So I'm going to head down now and off back home we go. I fully enjoyed my first camp. Hopefully there's many more now. Probably less than 7,500 metres maybe, and the tower's already unseeable. Yeah, there's just nothing. So up in the cloud. Still actually a really nice morning, to be fair. It's actually quite warm. So off to the car we go. Okay, Said? Yeah. Just coming into view now. She is. I thought we might have been out of the cloud by now, but wow, just not. But it's been absolutely stunning still. It's really humid, warm, so yeah, it's just so quiet and calm. You can't ask for anything better even. Amazing. Enjoyed that stay? Cool. So because they did a little history lesson sort of thing last night, I will put it up at the end about the Jubilee Tower, when it was built, etc., what it was for. So if you are interested, then you can have that little bit of information. Thanks if you're all still watching. Feel free to leave any kind of comment, even if it's any criticism. I do take it on board. I don't take it to heart, unless it's really mean, and then I just ignore it and laugh at it. So yes, thank you very much. see you on the next one, I guess, because that was unreal. Built for the Golden Jubilee of Mad King George III over 200 years ago, the Jubilee Tower changed the profile of Moel. The foundation stone was laid with great fanfare on Thursday the 25th of October 1810. However, at that point, no design had been agreed. Architect Thomas Harrison made the final design with an impressive, soon-to-be-in-fashion Egyptian-style building. In 1817, the tower was finished, but not to a high standard due to the lack of funds and poor workmanship. By 1846, one corner had collapsed. Money was raised for repairs, but in 1856 the damage had gotten worse and the deterioration was rapid. In 1862, the obelisk collapsed during a 2-day windstorm. Nothing was done until 1970, when the Denby and Flint branch of the Country Landowners Association decided their contribution would be to tidy up the ruins and secure them from further deterioration. In 1995, the Jubilee Tower was given legal protection because of its architectural and cultural significance. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like, as I'm sure there's going to be plenty more in the near future.